play with. Hey, Jordan. And thank you for resubscribing. I know I told you guys all to take a little break from subscribing. So in actual order to start with, we have the Page of Pentacles. And then we have our Ten of Wands. I'm forever impressed by how beautiful this deck is. And then lastly, we have our Seven of Swords. Try and get that a little bit in focus so you guys can see that. So we have two cards encouraging us to not overburden ourselves and to seek help when we need it. But we have a third card telling us to be mindful of those we ask for help from. So let's see what we get for our Oracle card. And for our Oracle card, we have Hunger. Nice and creepy. Upright. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't help others. I like that. It also feels like one of those things that I need to hear sometimes. But yeah, you always got to make time to take care of yourself. So that's like I've got more little books, and they started doing a new series for the mini brands books, and with like the second series you actually get like little desk pieces, which is cool. So I got that. The magnifying glass doesn't come with every one. And then I've got these two bookmarks. I have Dracula and War of the Worlds. I think I was okay. I was in focus for a second, and it wasn't. This I'm not gonna take this off because it can be a pain to put back on, but this is like the special. I think it might be like the rare or legendary or something, Sherlock Holmes. But there's a metal magnifying glass inside, and then the cover of it is actually a fingerprint, which is really neat. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and I have literally my copy of this book is this exact book, my larger copy of it. So it's great that I've got like and they really are real books on the inside. You can take the magnifying glass and read these. But we got Little Women, again, a book I own, but it's not the same cover like it is with Jekyll and Hyde. Moby Dick, Jane Eyre. Let's see if I get that focus. I got some focus for like 2 seconds and then it stops. And then the sequel to the Traveling Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, The Second Summer of the Sisterhood. Never read the books, never saw the movie or anything like that. It just never really appealed to me. But cool with those. And then that. Thank you, Jordan. I want to make sure. But all right. Okay. I can now at least see my Google. And I can see the chat. And those are the two important things. As I sit here and laugh at myself. Knowing I'm also gonna have a hard time because my keyboard's fucking over here. Like, technically, why is there a cat at my feet? I went to go, like, stretch my legs out because I've had, my legs, like, crossed like this, tucked up underneath me. And there's a toothless monster underneath. Hi. Can you please come out from right there? Can you, like, go lay over there? I wanted my feet to go here. And now my feet can't because your butt is there. Toothless baby, can you please move so I have a place to put my feet? Please move. Thank you, honey. There's literally so many places you could lay that are just as comfortable than right where my toes go. She's a biter also. Sorry, I didn't mean to like knock everything. But she sees nothing wrong with taking a little nibble of your toes when she wants attention, or if you're giving her love, she'll decide, oh hey, I think I need to give you love bites. It's like, no, you don't. Please don't. The poem Annabelle Lee, but it said that, she might be the inspiration for it, but also, supposedly his wife was the inspiration for it. And just as a writer, I have to laugh that people are like, it has to be this one person and it can't be multiple people, because let me tell you, you write anything and a little bit of everyone gets kind of put into it. It Hey Star, it doesn't really matter like who you're necessarily writing about, because everybody like gets added in. So to say that, unless it was like one of these things that this was written clearly before he met his wife, then you know you could say that. But I don't know when he met his wife. I don't know when this came out. Uh, but just to say, oh, it has to be for one person and not for another one. It's just like, could have pulled inspiration from two women that he loved in his lifetime to make one poem. It happens. So I feel like there was something on here I wanted to write down though. Wait, okay, so Annabelle Lee was his final poem. So again, yeah, he definitely could have written about both women in one go. I do think it's neat that they don't like to disturb the grave sites after somebody's been buried. But it also makes me wonder if they prefer it if people get placed in their cemetery without like any embalming fluids and things like that. And natural burial, which honestly, I would love to be able to sign up for that, but it's one of those things. It's gonna be a little bit of a morbid conversation. But it's one of those things where to get a natural burial is apparently really hard. Like, they want you to go into the ground with all the embalming fluid and everything. So finding a place that will take you without all of that, like just dead, is apparently really hard. So, I'm not signed in here, but I do have a find a grave, um, whatchamacallit, account. No, but I was just saying that I have a find a grave thing because I am able to save the cemeteries that I have, like, I've researched.